In the beginning, as you can see, it was going well. I was all in for it and excited. Then I saw it came with its own platform and thought cool. Then I saw the other parts it came with, which slightly raised my internal red flag, but I thought, no, it's going to be a simple assemble with or without instructions. However, it turned left real quick. This was my first ever part Mark gift, my first impression, and I wasn't impressed. I was having disinterest. I told her she should have asked for her refund because the fact that no guide came with it on how to assemble it, the fact that we have to assemble everything was just disappointing. This is supposed to be a collector's item. You actually bump into the table or case that has it, it comes apart immediately. Why is it already pre-assembled and glued to it? Whomever's idea this wasn't it. This reminded me of the toys you received back in the early 2000s from one of those drive throughs. Like, it was so kid-like. I became uninterested and thought, sis, why did you give me this? You could have gave me the money that you paid for this instead and called it a day. And immediately voiced my displeasure, but none of you need to hear all that. I had to have my sibling who was trying to gift this to me assemble it. It was her present, her idea to film the unboxing, and it was not it. I said, girl, you better help me or it won't. It can't be used. Eventually, I just said, hey, please keep it because I just do not want it. I don't want to deal with it. It's not giving. I'm like, look at this. And to add insult to injury, it doesn't even match the picture. Look at this. I'm not making this up. His eyes are more spaced apart. And his even the complexion, it's a little bit off. Like, it does not look identical to the picture. To me, this is false advertising. Like, what is going on with this? Very unsatisfied with this purchase. I told her, hey, ask for that refund. She didn't want to, so I said keep it because I do not want this. See how Tanjiro is someone that I like. You've seen this channel, you see the Demon Slayer reaction. So there's so many things that was wrong with it, from it coming in pieces and it wasn't giving. It wasn't really easy to assemble. There wasn't even instructions. If you're going to have an assembly, if you have to assemble everything, give instructions. You just have holes and you have these things that you push it in and you hope it fits. And it wasn't really even fitting. You can see the struggle. You see it. But regardless, I did get a different one, which was Zoro. It was the Labubu Zoro. And as you can see, in contrast, everything pre-assembled. It came with this little stand. It's really optional. You don't really need the stand, but it was cool. The little Bonnie money coin, loved that. And notice his swords already are glued to him. That's what I'm talking about. It's naturally part of the design. I don't have to assemble nothing. I still have this. It was very nice. This is the second Pop Mart gift I got, and the Labubus won this hands down. I don't know who was in charge of the Tanjiro one, but boo all the way. Not interested. But the Labubu Zoro saved the day, made it a pleasant gift swap meet, and I really appreciate it. I still have it. I keep it on my desk when I'm at work. It's very, very nice and fun to have because it's good. Like, even when you touch it, no matter what you do it, flip it upside down, nothing gives way. Love it. And I kind of like the teeth. I wasn't really into the whole Lububu phase and everything that everyone was doing. I just started to see one in person when my siblings started to buy one, and some other channel people I know, fellow YouTubers, that were doing the Lububu unboxing. So I thought, okay, let me post my unboxings that we did. And I noticed that the Lububus like this ain't that bad. I even got one that's a sister. You can see her here. She was a gift. I didn't bother to do the unboxing for her because no, I do not care about that really. But it's fun to do. It was fun to experience, and I really liked them. So I don't really care much for the eyes, but in this case, like, the eyes weren't real big on Zoro. Instead, it was like slanted. You know, he has a little edge. You can tell he has a different expression. And then even with Sissa, her eyes are closed, teeth bright and nice. Because I think the mixture of the teeth and the big eyes just throw me off. But having the teeth, closed eyes, or having the teeth and then the eyes like, slanted a little bit, narrowed like Zoro, I was into it. It's a balance. It's a nice balance. And I really like these two. These are my good. So the Labubus win in this case. They win over Demon Slayer. I wish I got other Demon Slayer merch and presents, but this was it for now. I'm going to research my own thing to see if I can find a better one, or stuffed animals, because I prefer plushies and I prefer posters and covers and sweaters and shirts anyway. But these are cute to have. I like these. One Piece wins over Demon Slayer in this case. Whoever did the whole idea for the Labubu One Piece collaboration. You did a good job. You did a good job. It wasn't disappointing. I'm actually looking for Brook. I'm eyeing him down like, he looks nice. He looks nice. With the fro, with the guitar, all that. Kind of low-key want him. So I'm looking forward to seeing if, somebody gives me that. I'm on the fence of whether I actually want it or whether I don't, because again, I don't really believe in buying these like things like this, like collectibles, because they're nice for decoration and just for seeing and looking and for a pretty environment or for a nice thing to just look at and sometimes touch, but it's not really, you know what I mean? Like they're not daily uses. They're not like clothes, covers, or even a plushie where you can lean on it. But it's nice. It's nice. I'm going to keep my collection very, very small. This is the limited collection with my Crybabies, my one Hirono, and my two Labubus, one Piece, one Sissa, the happy one. I was told she's like the happy Labubu. Could be wrong. If I am, please let me know in the comment section. But feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next posting.